Hey everybody, Brett here with day 97 of my carnivore diet journey. And did not do a day 96 video. Did not do it because I fell asleep. I actually put a mask on, a heated mask to treat my eye issues with my allergies and my dry eye that's going on. And fell asleep and just totally missed it. So missed an accountability video. But um, it's okay. Setbacks and misses and missteps and everything else is part of life and part of dieting and part of any kind of journey that you're on. So I'm not too concerned about it, but I did wake up this morning feeling pretty bad because that's part of my daily routine, part of what's keeping me on track for this diet. So um, today I'll yesterday was a decent day. I had a steak and ate steak kind of midday. Um, but in the morning, I was actually very, very hungry. Not sure why. And I ended up having, I felt snacky, if you can understand feeling snacky. Like I didn't want to eat a meal. I just wanted to eat some little stuff. So I had some beef sticks. I had 2 beef sticks, and then I ate lunch around 3 o'clock and did a ribeye. I don't know, 14, 15 ounces, and that's all I ate yesterday. Did all my waters and everything else, but that was my food. Today woke up at 267.8, so that is 64.8 pounds down. So I'm just going to round to 65. So I'm now 65 pounds down in 97 days. So feeling really good. And so today I ate 2 of those beef sticks, one in the morning, one at night. Or no, I'm sorry. No, I only ate one. I did not eat it in the morning. I only ate one kind of at night, just about a half hour ago. Again, I felt a little bit hungry, and if you feel hungry, you should eat something. So I did a beef stick. I had a steak earlier tonight at Chili's. It was not the worst steak that I have had. That was definitely down in Texas last week, but it was not a good steak. And I know they have a grill, and it completely looks like they cooked it on the flat top, and they cooked 95% of it from one side. It was just like real crispy. Now what it did do is it crisped up the fat, so gave the fat a real nice texture. So that was about the best part of it. And they had McCormick's sea salt there. So it was the grinder sea salt, not just standard table salt, which was better. So definitely had some of that on there. But given a choice, I will not go back to Chili's for a steak. So, but we did that. My wife and I did that because we were out and about shopping. We had to do some shopping at an outlet store, outlet center, and we returned something that I had bought her for Mother's Day. She got exchanged it for another item, and I said, well, let's just walk around. And we went into a store, and it was primarily shoes, but they also had a lot of nicer but still casual shirts. And so I've been wanting to get a new pair of shoes for work, so I went in there and I found a new pair of shoes. And while we're in there, she saw some shirts that she thought I might like, and I said, you know what, let's try one on. So she grabbed me a 2X, and I jumped in the changing room and I tried it on, and I said, this actually feels kind of big. Let's just try an XL. And holy shit, if the XL didn't fit. Now, can you see my man boobs and things like that? Yeah, but it doesn't mean it doesn't fit. The buttons weren't stretched. The shoulders actually hit where shoulder line, the seams are supposed to hit. Like, it fit me. So I bought 2. I was absolutely amazed. The gentleman kept saying, "Well, yeah, the fabric on this shirt it has a little bit of stretch to it." I said, "Yeah, that's fine, but it's not stretching. It's fitting." So I was really really happy. So I mean, I haven't bought an XL shirt in 10 years. Maybe, gosh, I probably haven't bought an XL shirt in closer to 16 years. It was definitely when I lived in Ohio. So this is just, I mean, it's just amazing to me. So um, now that was great, but at the same time today, I actually slipped on Lion. So I didn't slip off Carnivore, but I slipped off Lion. I just kept wanting cheese. The last couple days, I've been like, it'd be nice to have some cheese, and so I had some provolone cheese for, I guess, call it a lunch. It was around 2:30 or 3 o'clock today. Just had some provolone, and I was hungry. I didn't want to eat a beef stick, and that's why I remember now that I didn't have the beef stick because I didn't want to eat it. And I said, you know what, I can do cheese. I'm not an actual lion. Cheese is okay, so I had the cheese. But then I tried on the shirts, and then I felt guilty about the cheese because, like, is the cheese gonna cause a negative effect? I mean, it shouldn't. A little bit of cheese one time shouldn't set me back. Um, but it was good, and my plan tomorrow is steak. So we're doing steaks for tomorrow night. And if I get hungry in the afternoon, I'm gonna do steak. Either steak. Well, I might do a hamburger patty, but that's the plan, and I'm gonna stick with that. And I'm gonna stay away from the beef sticks and the cheese, because for me, and I've talked about it in the past. Like I have somewhat of an addictive personality. Um, if I get that sweet again, I'm going to want the sweet. If I get, snacky and I find ways to snack, I'm concerned that I'm going to start snacking. So I need to stop with the beef sticks, right? Because it's a nice small little thing. They're not terrible. They're not pure beef, but they're pretty good. And they satisfy me, but they're small enough that if I really wanted to, I could hit a whole bag of these things, and that's not what I want to do. So I'm going to make a point not to have a beef stick tomorrow. I'm going to make a point not to have any more cheese. If I get hungry in the afternoon, I'm eating a steak, and then I'll eat another steak for dinner, right? Or around dinner time at least. So that's the plan for tomorrow. I'm also going to go out. I need to buy one more shirt. I need a long sleeve, button down white shirt because the one that I have is way too big for me now. It is a 2XB. And for those of you who don't know, that means big. So it's a double X, and it's cut big for my fat belly. So that won't fit, especially not since I put on an XL today. So I'm going to go out and find a cheap white button-down shirt to get me through what I need to do next week. And then, because I don't want to buy any more good shirts right now. I don't think I'm going to get to a large. That is, I'm a far cry from a large. But I do not want to spend any more money on clothes right now. So I'm going to just pick up one white shirt that'll get me through what I need. I've got a couple of nice shirts now that are, good enough that they're fancy enough that I can wear to work. They're dressy enough for that. But also nice to go wear out and about when I'm not wanting to wear a t-shirt. And they're size XL. So I'm pretty pleased with the whole thing. 265-ish pounds, right? 264.8. And yeah, just going to keep going, and I'm going to stick back on the line for the rest of the week. I'm going through at least the end of this coming week, and then we'll see if I stick with it for another week or two or not. I've got to go back to Texas on 6/2. I'm traveling back June 2nd, so I might be just straight carnivore there. It's just going to be a lot easier. So I'm not going to try and kill myself to stay, beef only, but we'll see. But outside of that, that's what I wanted to cover. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, see more and more people subscribing, and just makes me feel good. Yeah, that's what I have for you today. I will talk to you tomorrow. I will not fall asleep on my bed. I will talk to you tomorrow.